Oh, bad idea. Wow, we got it off. Cool. There it is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a little VW on it. This stuff is hard as a rock. All right. The other one fell out. This one was still in there pretty good. There it goes. All right. Woo. Haha. You can see how bad the rust is everywhere. Look at that, just falling off. That's how rusty it is. Look at all that rust. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. That's pretty bad. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna need some new pieces. Oh. This side's loose. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. It's coming. This probably isn't the correct way to do it. But because it's so rusty, it doesn't really matter. It's coming off. It's just being held on by that front beam right there, and it's about to break loose, hopefully. I have a feeling all of this is going to come off at some point. But let's start with the front and work our way back. Yeah, the front needs to break loose right there. It's being held on. It's holding on. Ooh. It's holding on. Safety first, guys. All right, let's see. I think we're close. Yeah, we should be pretty close. Let's see. Yeah, it's holding on. Well, we're close. It's holding on stronger than I thought it would. This piece right here and this piece right here. Let's cut them off. Yeah, we did it. I think it's officially loose. Wow. There it is. All right, guys, it's loose. The nose is loose, or the face, whatever you want to call it. Looks like a face, doesn't it? Two eyes and a nose. Looks like an owl, combi owl. Oh, it got a little bent up right here. Oh, that's a shadow. It did get a little dent right here when we were pulling it off, but I think we can pound that out. Not a big deal. Yeah, that was a shadow. It looks pretty good, actually. Yeah. So, it is completely loose, guys. There it is. You can see how bad the rust is. Wow. I have a feeling we're going to take this thing down to the frame. And even parts of the frame need to be fixed. It's pretty bad. But I think we can do it. Oh, maybe we'll turn it into a single cab. I don't know. Can you do that? Yeah. Wow. There it is. Pretty wild. I'm hanging this on the wall. Make a bar out of it or something. Toolbox or a DJ bar. All right, we're gonna get the seat pedestals off, the dog legs. We're just gonna keep going, guys. Take it back as far as we can and start cleaning up the frame. Start rebuilding it. It's gonna take a little while. You ever seen a bus face on a Beetle? Well, guys, the nose is officially off. The restoration has officially begun. Or at least the demolition. Oh man, looks kind of like an old horse wagon. It's weird. Crazy. It's crazy how they put these things together. We got a mess to clean up. We got more metal to take off. Seat pedestals, dog legs. I have a feeling basically everything is going to be replaced. So, except for the frame and maybe some little bits and pieces here. Maybe we can save that wall and that window. Maybe we can save this panel here. It looks pretty solid. These are pretty rough. The corners are pretty rough. The door is shot. This corner's not too bad. Just needs the bottom piece here. But this whole side panel we might be able to save. It looks pretty solid. The windows probably have some rust around them. But other than that, it's pretty solid in the bottom. We're gonna need a new roof, or at least the edges around the side. I think we're gonna need a whole new body. Oh man. All right, well, we'll just keep working on it. Let's keep going. Let's keep cleaning this up and seeing how far we can go. All right, we cleaned the mess up a little bit. Let's keep going. Let's get the dog legs and the seat pedestals out of here. We might try to save that one. That one's in pretty good shape. This one definitely needs to come out. It is really bad. It would take a lot of patches to save this one, so let's get that one out. Let's do it. We're gonna take the plasma cutter and go right along here, along the back. Right up in here. Right down through here, and that whole thing should come off. Let's do it. That's kind of cool. There it is. Oh man, wow. Whew. A lot of rust, guys. Hey, that's a pretty good start. Yeah. That plasma cutter is awesome. I love it. Pretty cool. Some more wall art. This thing is pretty rough. Yeah, I don't think it would have been, I don't think we could have saved this one, guys. The other side we might be able to save. This one's pretty bad. So we're gonna need a new dog leg. And seat pedestal on the passenger side for sure. For sure. All right. Wow. It's a lot. We got good access to the shocks now and the axle, the bolts to take the axle off. That's why I did it, so I could take the axle off. Yeah. See how bad this is? And the rust goes up here. I think we're going to need a new B-pillar too. And we're going to have to replace some of this back wall. I don't think they make this, so we'll have to fabricate this back piece here. I kept this and this connected for now. Because this is solid. This is pretty solid. We'll have to clean this up, and I don't even know what this is, but that'll have to be redone, the bottom piece at least. If you guys know what this is, comment below. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's some sort of seat belt holder, not sure. Frame is solid. This dog leg is toast, so this is going to need to come off. We might try and save this seat pedestal. This one's not too bad. We might be able to save this one. It needs a little work here on the edges. All right, I went ahead and ordered some parts for the front. Not all of them, but a couple of them from Wolfsburg West. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh yeah. Very cool. We need those. Got a box. We'll go through that in a minute. Oh yeah. Look at that. All right, there we go. That's everything that was in the box. Got two dog legs, the lower front supports, lower nose support, and the brackets. Basically, all this stuff right here in the lower section, which is completely rusted out. So this section here, front panel inner, this, you can see the back side of it here. It is all rusted out. There's the new piece. You see where it wraps underneath the lights here, the light buckets, and goes up. It's even got that little knockout right there for the wiring harness. This holds the wiring harness. Pretty cool. Looks like an exact replica. There's a little hole here for the headlight switch. Yeah, it looks good. Looks nice. It's got a really nice coating on it too. Some more holes here for the harness, wiring harness and stuff to go through. Looks good. And then this is what remains. This piece here is barely there. That is this section here. So you can see how bad it was. There's barely anything missing. There's barely anything there. So this is the front support. It's like the main piece that holds the nose onto the frame. And there's the outer skin of that and the brackets here. The front end support. So that's the front end support, and these are the brackets that go, that it connects to, and they go on the front of the frame here. So this is what's remaining of this. It's not much. So that's the new piece that's going to go on there. We're going to get whatever's left here, get this all off, clean it up. And then there's this side here. Slightly different pieces. We got a left and a right side. We got to get all that cleaned up first. Yeah. Here's the dog leg. This piece goes here. And it connects to the seat pedestal, connects to the A pillar, and the floor pan, and the B pillar here. So we got to get this B pillar cleaned up, the seat pedestal and all that before this goes in, but that's where that goes. One on each side. Alright guys, it's going to be a long project, but hopefully we'll make some progress every week or every other week, get some parts in, start getting this thing cleaned up and getting it back on the road. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, we'll see you on the next one. Later.